Hey guys, Brock Meadows here with you, top of the pay period for a special pay period kickoff message that I promised I would give when I last did the Monday night training webinar where I spoke about the direct market business. Now this was a most important training. If you have not seen it, please do yourself a favor and be sure to go and check it out. It's only 30 minutes, and if you've watched it once, I encourage you to watch it again because I really believe deeply that it is a mind shift to what could catapult your business for years to come to another level. Because it's based on a truth of the way business is being done right here, right now, in our very world. As fast as it's changing, as fast as it's moving, the way we consumers, you and I, want our goods and services is direct market. We want it directly to us. Have you ordered anything from Amazon? You know what I'm talking about. Have you ordered up an Uber? You know what I'm talking about. Have you streamed a video or a show by way of Netflix? Have you foregone the traditional booking of a hotel and booked with Airbnb? That's direct market business. And that is the way AdvoCare does business. So while it's a part of one of the oldest industries of all business, the direct sales industry, it's of the new age. It's come back full circle to some degree with the way that AdvoCare does its business. See, we're not like other direct sales business where you and I know this. And we need to start thinking about it in a different perspective, a different light, a truthful, descriptive way. And that is pairing it and putting it in the group of the direct market businesses, the digital platform companies that I just mentioned, because that's the way we deliver our goods and services with all the other things that every one of us wants and values. We want savings. We want control and convenience. We want on-demand support. We want a meaningful experience. I can go on and on, but for sake of time today, please go watch that. And this will make even more sense because what this part is the part that brings the concept and the truth of the way business is being done, and that we're a part of that very incredibly awesome opportunity to actually how that happens and where it can go from here. And I want to say this to you guys. Write this down. We speak boldly about the things we believe deeply. Would you agree? I believe most deeply in what I'm sharing with you right now. And I believe deeply with all my heart that the advisor position and the opportunity of AdvoCare is the single greatest opportunity every average, normal, hardworking American could ever dream for, wish for, want for, and guess what, can have for all that it gives us. We are president and CEO of this opportunity. All upside as an advisor. There is no downside. You do what you want, how you want, where you want, with who you want. No minimums, auto ships, strings attached whatsoever. Only options to do great and mighty things that you maybe have since forgotten in your dreams were even there. No hype, but it can happen. And it starts with this process that we're going to draw out here together. So I want you to bring it, follow along with me. Do this exercise because I want you to experience it just like your customer will when you do it with them. At the kitchen island or the dining room table or in the living room or on the hood of a car. Okay, this can be done anywhere, but it's so important that you hear me, that you do this pen to paper old school. In a restaurant, get on the napkins, fine, on a notepad that you have prepared, but don't give them a pre-created, fancy-looking document. I mean, I've done that too. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it doesn't do the justice that this very old school process will. Because when you go through this step by step, as we're going to do right here, right now, again, once you experience it, it brings the important conversation points up naturally. There's a flow that will happen in the time when you're with somebody that wouldn't happen if you just placed it in front of them. Furthermore, I believe this, before I move on, that if 10 and a half years ago, and preferred customer did not exist, but if it had, or even if it hadn't, let me tell you both scenarios, that if someone brought AdvoCare to me and said, hey Brock, I know, and they knew us, which to put it lightly, I was in very difficult financial status. I didn't have two nickels to rub together. But if they knew that and they said, hey Brock, I know how much you care about your health. I have two products I know will impact your day and help you be better. And I know you're financially strapped, so I just want to offer you this Spark and Rehydrate. And I really want to tell you about a preferred customer option that gives you 20% off so you don't have to pay retail. If they said that to me then, I would have accepted it. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. But you know what? I know this with all my heart. I wouldn't be here today. And I would have accepted the path of least resistance. I would have accepted the path of least commitment because that's all I knew. Another thing to write down before I move out of the way. I promise I'm going to get to it. Have you heard of Henry Ford? I'm sure you have. Ford Motor Company, right? Ford Motor Company. Well, his invention or introduction of the Model T automobile, right, revolutionized transportation forever. It also revolutionized the American industry. Well, one of my favorite quotes that I've read that he said that fits to what I just was speaking about is this. He said, if I asked the people what they wanted, they would have told me they wanted faster horses. See, people can only tell you what they want based on what they know, what they've seen, what they've experienced. The position of advisor is so unique. It's extraordinary. It seems too good to be true that unless I do it justice and take the time to practice it, to become clear in how I explain it, to fully inform the person I'm sharing it with that it's my responsibility to do so, they wouldn't know. How would they? So what I'm about to share with you is drawing that out. We're going to do it together. But I want to say this, a couple things. You don't start at the bottom. Don't hide behind PC. There's nothing wrong with PC, and PC is a terrific option to have, and I'm glad we have it. But it's not the thing you start with, and it's there for the reason that after you've gone through everything, that's what's best for that person. Secondly, start with best. Why would you start with anything else? In any situation, start with the best. Anything that you would do in your life, I want to know what the best of is. And then, okay, maybe I need to look at what else is available. But I want to know what best is because that's what's for me. They start there. And then last, when you do advisor and you explain what that is, the best, don't out of fear or worry or doubt or potential criticism, whatever you're thinking negatively, they're all negative and they're all in your head that you're creating. Don't go fast to skip to the next level and the next level and the next level and think you've got to show everything at once. That's confusing, one. Two, you probably stole it from them because you're making a decision for them in your assumptions, so don't do that. I speak boldly, as you do, about the things we believe deeply, and I'm sharing that with you from my heart. This is important. It is so important to what you're able to do for your ability to build your business and your ability to impact others. End of story. Let's do it together. Good, better, great, and best. Always start with the best. I've done this for the sake of time. Here's what you put on your sheet. Level, the top. Profit, retail, invest, discount. Those 5 things. LPRID. As we know, we're starting here. We're going to say, John, you beat the 40% discount level. I'm sharing with you the best position to be. It's advisor. And go through the benefits, no auto ships, no monthly minimums, freedom, all the things, okay? Profit. You have a $600 profit potential immediately if you were to sell your entire inventory based on the products that you order. Of course, you're going to use some of those, but I'm letting you know that there's immediate profitability. Okay? Don't get caught up in that. That's something just like that. That's all you need to say. Retail. This is not a cookie cutter order. You and I are working through this together based on your needs, number one, and those of your family or the close people you're thinking of that would like to join you on their fit journey. But we're going to make that order as $2,000 retail. The investment is not $2,000, it's $1,400. So you're going to spend $1,400 to get $2,000 of product. They give you a potential profit immediately because of the 30% discount you get right now. Now you get the 30% on this order, but once that's done, one time, you're at 40% for the rest of your life. Okay? That's the flow of conversation. To keep going for time, now again, I'm going to remind you, I would stop. The conversation is quality. They're asking good questions. You're not missing anything important. You're slowing down to speed up. You're not assuming anything. And this is creating the path of how this happens. They can see so much about, wow, now I see why you're so excited, how you've achieved the success you've achieved. This is the vision coming to reality exercise that cannot be skipped nor rushed. Second, just to show you, okay, assuming everything, okay, we've paused. He says, for whatever reason, no, that just doesn't seem best for me right now. Okay, honor it. No pushiness, but you got to get to them to say what they want to do before you would keep going. Okay, then the next thing, let me show you second best, John, and that's 30% level. The potential profit is $300. The retail is $1,000. How much you would invest is $700 for that $1,000 worth of product. You know what I'm doing here, guys, and the discount is 30%. you see it's the same here on that one order, but forever after that it's 40 as an advisor. Here you're still at 30, John. Okay? Then stop. I would ask the same thing, John, based on this and what we've talked about, where you want to go and the people you mentioned, the person you want to help, is this the right position for you? Is this the way you want to get started? Let them answer. Then go on if you need to. I'll just finish quickly. 25%. 125. $500 retail. Invest $375. And discount is 25%. Down here finishing 20%. This is important. It's a question mark because it depends on how much they've ordered. Profit potential of any sort, because that order can be anywhere from $0 to $499. Right? They just became a distributor or a PC. Invest. The invest, yes, it's just a question mark as well because it depends on how much they ordered, and the discount is 20%. Now, here's one of the last things I want to say. PC. This also sets up perfectly the introduction to PC and the description and the difference between 2 and 3 of the 4 options we present. The difference between preferred customer and distributor. I'd say, gone through everything. If they don't have someone, at least one they'd like to share this with, these products, or join them on their path to their better health, then preferred customer is probably your best option, John. And here's what that is. It's everything that I just described here. Okay? It's everything that I just described here is a PC. But the difference is, it's just for you and you alone. The discounts apply, but there is none of this. There is no profitability as a PC. As a distributor, you do get this profitability, as I explained, and you do have the opportunity to build to the 40% maximum savings level. As a PC, your top savings level is 30%. So you can see where you can do it justice, all of it, by drawing out advisor. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. This is an important task, important skill, important fundamental that, again, will help you build your business the right way and help people make the right decisions for themselves, the best decisions, so that you can help them do what they want and to the level that they want to take advantage of all that we have available for us. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great pay period. Share this message with your teammates, and I hope you gain great benefit from it.